guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy Monday. I hope you guys are having a wonderful start to your week. Every Monday I sit down and film a video called New Makeup Releases where I chat about all the new makeup that's launching, that's been sneak peeked, etc. So if you love new makeup releases just as much as I do, highly recommend subscribing so you don't miss out. I usually upload quite often. I'd hate for you to miss it. And without further blabbering, let's get into it. Okay, so if you guys are wondering about my extremely cool earrings, I actually got this from a Etsy shop called Clad in Clay. And I've been following the Instagram of the owner for a few months now, and I finally snagged a pair of her beautiful earrings. So I will link the Etsy shop in my description box if you guys are interested. Her shop is closed currently because her beautiful daughter is having open heart surgery, and so I am sending them positive thoughts and vibes. But if you guys are looking for a small business to support, highly recommend staying tuned to see what new launches are coming up from the brand. I just think these are so cool. Anyway, I had to mention that. You guys know how much I love earrings, so I'm always on the lookout for fun stuff like this. The makeup I have on today, I didn't film this. I am not feeling the greatest. Of course, you come back from vacation and you feel sick. I feel a little bit sick, a little bit tired, and so I just put makeup on to film this video, so it's not filmed. But let me tell you what I have on. I tried out the Berries palette from Beauty Bay. I had such an unfortunate experience with this palette because I ordered it when it launched and it took about a month to get to me. I feel like the whole internet has moved on from these palettes, but this was my first time trying it. I also have the Midnight and the Earthy palettes to try out still. So I just thought I would wear them in videos and just tell you guys how these perform. But this is very pigmented. I tried the shade Macaron and I tried the shade Loyalty, so just those two. And then for the metallic on my lid, I'm wearing the Dragon Fruit palette from Clionadh. I believe this launched while I was on vacation, so I do have a video where I did eye swatches and I think I did 2 looks with this palette as well. So if you guys are still debating picking this palette up, highly recommend checking out that video. It's so good. I know it's a bit pricey. I feel like I saw a few comments where people were saying that with shipping and stuff it was very expensive. I know Clionadh is a indie brand and they are also collaborating, so sometimes these things can affect the price as well. So I just wanted to mention the 2 eyeshadow palettes. And then for foundation, I'm still trying to figure out if I like this foundation. I'm kind of bordering no. It looks amazing on camera, I feel like, but it's not very hard to make foundation look good on my filming setup. So in real life, I'm not sure I'm as impressed. I feel like maybe this foundation was amazing when it kind of launched, but for now I'm just like, I can't believe this costs as much as it does. So still debating whether I like this or not. It does have a pretty intense smell, and I have the shade Honey on and I feel like it pulls a little gray on me, so you guys will have to let me know if you are seeing any of that on camera. I'm wearing my bronzer stick from Rare Beauty. Goodness, I love this. It's so nice and blendable. KVD concealer, so good. I'm wearing the Physicians Formula bronzer. This blush is so gorgeous. This is the All Laced Up Super Shock Cheek from the Roller Skate collection that Colourpop sent me. Oh my gosh, it's such a pretty peachy color. And then I pulled out this one from the archives. I don't think this is available anymore, but the Lunar Beauty highlighter. This is the shade Venus. Oh my gosh, it's such a pretty highlighter. So I think I'm going to use this for my Shop My Stash this week because it's such a blinding highlighter and I haven't used it in a while. And then my lip color is Lethal Cosmetics Leeward. Such a pretty color, so pigmented, really comfortable. So that is everything that's on my face as far as makeup goes. I just wanted to mention. And now let's get into the new releases. I'm so excited, you guys. I haven't filmed in a week now, so it's so fun to sit and chat with you guys. I missed you. I know I posted pretty much while I was gone, but a lot of those videos were pre-filmed, so it's really fun to be sitting here, and I love new makeup releases, so it's so fun. Anyways, let's talk about this guy first. So this is on Trend Mood. This is the new collection from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. It's the Banana Fetish collection. And honestly, I was very curious because I was like, oh, a yellow palette. Okay, cool. So I watched the video because I wanted to see what this collection was all about. I haven't really been keeping up with Jeffree Star Cosmetics, so I don't know a lot of what's going on. It looks like they've launched skincare, so he's got a skincare brand called Jeffree Star Skin now. I've never tried anything from the skincare brand. I have tried his eyeshadow palettes in the past because I did used to buy them, but honestly, this palette, I don't know, I don't know, like, even if you look at the swatches, it just looks really dry. Like, the eyeshadows look really dry, and I feel like for a yellow palette, like, maybe this could have been like a 9-pan of like really solid yellows. I don't know. I just really don't like the color story. You guys know I have such a hard time with yellow eyeshadows anyway, so it's not something that's like screaming at me. I did see that the lip scrubs are like banana split and banana cream pie and banana bun cake. Those sound really delicious. There's also 3 shades of his mascara. So there's a periwinkle, chocolate, and a yellow mascara. So those are sounding kind of interesting. Overall, I think the palette is kind of hideous, and the merch, of course, I'm not really interested in. The skincare, I'm not really interested in. I'm really not interested in this collection at all. It's an interesting direction, and then there's a lot of like innuendos because it's called the Banana Fetish Artistry Palette. There's a lot of play on words. There's a lot of tongue-in-cheek moments. So this is launching on May 6th at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. You guys will have to let me know what your thoughts are on the Banana Fetish collection. Next, we have, oh my gosh, this is the newest collection from Colourpop, and this is Colourpop X Star Wars. I feel like I totally called it. I think that Trend Mood is working with Colourpop, and I'm here for it. I'm here for her doing the reveals so that we have a lot of advance time to know what's coming for the week. I think that's super fun. So yeah, I don't know if I'll be getting this in PR. I feel like a lot of people I've talked to have said that the Colourpop PR list is kind of interesting. I feel like there's like an A list, a B list, a C list, a D list, and I might be on like the Z list, but basically there's a few creators that get everything that they launch, and then it seems like different creators get like different things, and then you'll get like 3 in a row, and then you will get like the next 5 collections. I'm like kicking myself because I really wanted the Winnie the Pooh collection, but I wasn't sure if I was going to get it in PR, and I didn't want to waste and buy like duplicates, so I just decided to wait. Plus I wasn't going to be home to film with the Winnie the Pooh anyway, and it didn't come. So now I have no Winnie the Pooh. I'm hoping I can catch it on a restock, but it's so hard because I want to buy stuff, but then I don't want to buy it and then also get duplicates, because that's kind of a waste, to be honest. So yeah, I think I'm gonna buy the palette from this collection. So there is a Star Wars palette for $24, Jelly Munch for $10, Luxe Creme lipsticks for $10, and Luxe lip gloss for $9. Now, I didn't buy their Darth Vader palette, so maybe I'll throw that into my order as well. But the palette itself looks really pretty. It kind of reminds me of the Dream Street palette that they did with Kathleen Lights, but definitely one with more saturation. I was asking my husband about this, and he said it's like the vintage Star Wars. I've seen, I think, all the Star Wars movies, but honestly, I can't keep them all straight. So yeah, I can't keep them all straight, but I don't want the Jelly Munch shadows because I don't think I'll get any use out of them. And I don't need any lipsticks or glosses, but the eyeshadow palette looks really, really fun. I love the blues. I love that bright red shade. I think this is going to be really fun as a collector's item. So I think I'll grab this palette. I'll grab whatever I can get my hands on for the Winnie the Pooh collection. And then if there's anything else that I've been like eyeing from the Colourpop collection, I like to add as many things as I've been like eyeing in one order, just so I can get everything in one go. So what do you guys think? Are you Star Wars fans? Do you like this palette? I feel like this is probably one of my favorites from the 4 Star Wars collections they've done. This one feels the most Star Wars to me, in my opinion. So it'll be really, really fun to see that in person. Next, we have a new shade of the Dew Wet Balm in Sweet Watermelon by Danessa Myricks, a highlighting, hydrating face and body balm that creates a buildable wash of shimmer. Will be available May 22nd on their website and Sephora. So I actually have the clear version, or I have one of these Dew Wet Balms, a highlighter one, and it's so nice. It gives you like the best like lit from within look. Now if you have oily skin, it might be a little bit too greasy for you, but with my dry skin, I think it's so pretty. And this one looks honestly really, really stunning. I might pick this up on Sephora when it comes because it's a really pretty color and I know I like that formula. Next we have a new mascara from Lancome. This is the Hypnosis Mascara, the Le 8 Hypnosis Volume Serum Mascara for volume that takes care of your lashes in depth. Composed of 91% black balm and enriched with 8 amino acid. This new generation formula defines the eyelashes. Oh my god, I can't be bothered. I'm sorry. That is like way too much reading for me, but it's a mascara. It looks like a very interesting component. I typically don't like to spend more than $20 on mascara, so it's an easy pass for me. Next is something I bought. This is the new Rain collection from Be Perfect and Makeup by Alina, where heritage meets artistry for rich jewel tones to bold neon hues, inspired by ancient art, culture, and the traditions of South Asia. So I'm from South Asia and I have not heard of Makeup by Alina before, but I think that it's always exciting when somebody with my skin tone gets a collaboration. So I'm very, very excited to get this palette. I think it looks beautiful. I watched Makeup by Melissa or Makeup by Missa do a video on this, and she creates the most amazing eyeshadow looks, you guys. If you're not subscribed to her channel, highly recommend doing so. If I had like half the, even just like her talent on like a pinky finger, like the eye looks are insane. So it was really fun to see her play with this palette. She said she really liked the shade Sage, which is like a chartreuse color, so I'm very, very excited. Honestly, I feel like my eye goes straight to the last 2 rows because that's the blue and green section. There's also 3 potted creamy matte gel liners as part of this collection. I think that's really fun. I'm really enjoying seeing people add like eyeliners as part of their eyeshadow palettes and their collaborations. I think that's so cool. Something a little extra to go with the palette, of course. And that green gel liner in the shade Temperance looks beautiful. Of course, you guys know how much I love green anything. So I didn't buy the gel liners just because I have so many from the Lethal collection, but I'm so excited to get that palette, and I will definitely be filming with that as soon as it comes. Trendmood does have a code. If you just type in Trendmood, you'll save 20%. Didn't see the code when I made my purchase, so I paid full price for it, but I should know better. I usually will type in Trendmood just to see if there's a discount because she's got so many codes, but anyway, that will save you a little bit of money. Next, we have the Uma Beauty Royal Heritage palette. They bought this one back. I guess it used to be limited edition, but now it's back because of popular demand. With a color story inspired by ancient Africa, these shades were named after 10 magnificent kingdoms. These eyeshadows deliver lavish texture, powerful pigment, and beautiful finishes from soft mattes to vibrant metallics. $44. And it's definitely like a more neutral palette. It's kind of giving me Pat McGrath Mothership, like Divine Rose vibes. Minus, of course, the multi-chrome, but it's pretty. I have tried Uma Beauty's eyeshadows before, and I didn't think they were like life-changing, like, oh my gosh, like stop whatever you're doing, go buy this eyeshadow palette right now. But they weren't bad either, so I think this is a beautiful palette if you're interested in that type of color story. Next, we have the new Better Than Chocolate palette or collection from Too Faced. So there is a eyeshadow palette, 8 cocoa bowl lipsticks, white chocolate and raspberry scented, a chocolate lip injection, and Easy Glide waterproof liquid eyeliner coming in July. So we have a little bit of time for this. I will say it looks exactly like the semi-sweet chocolate palette, just like a little bit more pigmented or like more saturated shades. So it'll be interesting to see what people think of that collection once it launches. I will say the fact that they're doing like chocolate lipsticks, like nudes always get me. So I've heard that that formula is really good. So maybe I'll pick up some of the lipsticks. We'll see. Who knows? Who knows? Next, we have the Colourpop Apricot Me Not collection. I did talk about this last week because Trend Mood had sneak peeked it. It is available now. So there's the Apricot Me Not eyeshadow palette, Fresh Kiss lip cream, Thanks a Bunch Super Shock shadow trio, and then there's an overnight mask and some Super Shock cheeks. This collection looks so beautiful for the neutral lover out there. I just tried the Lunar Beauty palette. That was my video for Saturday. I got the Nude Prism palette. And so I feel like I really don't need a neutral palette right now. This looks like a really pretty collection though. And yeah, it's definitely not something I'm buying, but if you're into neutrals, that might be worth checking out. Next we have from Sol de Janeiro, the Brazilian Joya Milky Leave-In Conditioner. I'm so lazy when it comes to my hair. Like, look at my hair right now. It's like, I didn't want to straighten it, so I just like pushed it behind my shoulders, and I'm hoping you guys just don't notice it. But I wish I had a hairstylist. Listen, I watch Full Coverage on YouTube with Manny and Laura, and every time they have a guest, they ask the guest, like, what would you do if you had $1 billion? And I think Kristen Dominique said she would have full-time hair and makeup, and I think I would definitely love to have like a full-time hairstylist. Like, every morning I just wake up and somebody does my hair for me. Like, that would be the dream. Anyway, this looks interesting. I'm not big on like leave-in treatments and stuff like that, mostly because I don't know if you guys are like this, but like the thought of like getting my hair wet in the shower and then putting in a treatment and then waiting like an hour or two while things kick in after you dry down and then getting back in the shower sounds like such a nightmare. So for that reason, I don't feel like I'm big on like hair treatments and stuff like that, but it looks like a cool product. I bet it'll smell amazing. So maybe I could tempt myself into trying it. We'll see. Next, we have a new concealer. This is the Brightening and Hydrating Hydra Beam from Say Beauty, a lightweight ultra hydrating concealer that visibly brightens, blurs, and smooths skin to create an all-over radiant finish. Hydra Beam's whipped gel texture melts right into skin. $26, 9 shades. So this is launching the day you're watching this video, and you know, I'm really loving some of the concealers I've picked up recently. The KVD concealer, I really like the LYS concealer, so I'm not planning on buying this, but hey, but I feel like there's a lot of hype with the Say brand. A lot of people have been recommending their powder. I also saw their bronzer in person when I was on vacation. We were at a Sephora that had their bronzers. They have like cream bronzers that look pretty promising, so I could definitely see myself trying the brand sometime in the future. I feel like I know when this brand first launched, something had happened somewhere, and one of my YouTube friends had told me that somebody had had a bad experience or something, so I was kind of hesitant to try the brand, but now I'm just like straight up curious, so I feel like I might try them in the future. Next, we have new blush lights from Made by Mitchell. It's a liquid formula, a blush highlight hybrid. In 8 shades, can be applied under base or over base, 16 pounds each. So these look very glittery. When I saw them, I was just like, oh my gosh, are these like the Stila glitter and glows? So they look very shimmery. I'm definitely curious because there's an orange shade and a peachy shade. So I did go ahead and look at these on the Beauty Bay website. They're already on Beauty Bay, and I added 2 shades into my cart. I just had such a bad experience with Beauty Bay with those palettes I talked about at the start of the video that I'm not like dying to shop from them. But we'll see. Maybe eventually I'll place a Beauty Bay order again. Next is something that I cannot wait to get my hands on. This is the new cream bronzer from Charlotte Tilbury. It's called the Beautiful Skin Sunkissed Glow Bronzer. Face and body cream bronzer for sun-kissed skin and beautiful, healthy looking beachy bronze glow. Blurs, hydrates, improves the look of your skin every time you wear it with hyaluronic acid and sunshine pro vitamins. $55 in 4 shades. So I'm very excited for this. I do love her powder bronzer. I also love Charlotte Tilbury's new highlighters that she launched. I wish she would come out with some more blushes. Like, I feel like I tried the, what is her famous one? The Pillow Talk blush, and it was just a little bit too light for me. So I haven't like completely gone over to Charlotte Tilbury. Like, there's some products from her that are like holy grail status, but a lot of her foundations and stuff, I can't really figure out like what my shade is. But I'm very excited for this bronzer because I do love her powder bronzer. So definitely have my eye on picking this up. Next we have the Tinted Moisture Balm from Jones Road Beauty. This is a tinted moisturizer balm meets traditional foundation. Blends seamlessly into skin, leaving you with an even, fresh complexion that looks like your skin on its best day. Includes skin nourishing ingredients like jojoba oil, sodium hyaluronate, buildable light medium coverage in 12 shades for $44. This looks a lot like the new Wayne Goss foundation to me, and so I don't know, I'm just like not interested. Next we have the newest addition to the Yummy Skin family, the Blurring Balm from Danessa Myricks. A texture reducing, coverage boosting blurring balm that balances oils throughout the day while maintaining hydration. I feel like I talked about this in last week's video. It had just kind of been announced, and I think a lot of us are still trying to figure out exactly what it is. I saw on Danessa Myricks Instagram, like you can contour with it, you can highlight with it, you can use it as a primer, you can use it as foundation. I am a little bit too nervous to buy it because I feel like it's going to be a hot mess, so I'm just going to wait. I did swatch her Yummy foundation in Nashville when we were there because I was at a Sephora that carried Danessa Myricks, and I feel like I found my shade, and I was almost going to buy it, and then I was like, no, I don't need another foundation. Heather was with me, and I was like, I was going to do it. I had it in my hand. I was walking around with it, and then I was like, I had a come to Jesus moment, and I was like, I don't need another foundation. Stop. So I didn't buy it, but yeah, maybe in the future, if I really want to try it, I will. Next, we have these new OFRA liquid highlighters. So these look really yummy. They're made with skin-loving ingredients for full radiance, infused with sodium hyaluronate, aloe vera, and horse chestnut extract. $29 each or $79 for the PR box. These look really, really nice. I need another liquid highlighter, like I need a hole in my head. I just bought all 3 from Flower Beauty, and I bought the 2 Pillow Talks from Charlotte Tilbury. So I'm going to have to pass on that, but I'm very, very curious to see if you guys pick that up. Okay, so I think I covered everything that was on Trend Mood that I wanted to talk about. So let's go ahead and check out my save folder if there's anything that I wanted to cover that wasn't on Trend Mood. So let's talk with the indies. So we have Blend Bunny Cosmetics. They're launching eyelashes. I'm so excited. So the owner says she's extremely picky with her lashes, and her requirements have been synthetic, cruelty-free, fluffy, sexy, and a good variety. So there's dramatic, there's less dramatic. She's going to be launching 8 lash styles, and 4 belong to the Vice side and 4 belong to the Virtue side. So she's got 2 lashes here that she's sneak peeking. We've got Saint and Wicked. These look very, very promising. I do have a code with Blend Bunny. It's KHMAKEUP, so you will save. And honestly, Blend Bunny is one of those brands. Everything they've launched is so thoughtful, so well curated. One of my favorites. Very happy to be affiliated with them. And if you guys are looking for lashes, I would say check them out. I will definitely be checking them out and keeping an eye on the brand as they continue to roll out that launch. Next, we have a sneak peek from Sugar Drizzle. This is the cover art for their next eyeshadow palette releasing on May 14th. It's called MILF Man I Love Frogs. It's so cute. There's a nerdy looking frog on the cover, so very, very excited to see what is in there. We also have a new launch from Plouise. Somebody tagged me in this and I was just like, oh my good lord. This is the new color story you never knew you needed. It's basically a green and mustardy palette. It's kind of giving me Jeffree Star banana vibes. But oh my gosh, it looks like that Queen of Hearts palette that I bought from them that I've only done one eye look with. I was gonna do a 3 looks video with that palette and I've only managed to film one. So I'm gonna learn from that palette and not. Okay friends, so that is everything for this week's new makeup releases. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what product are you most interested in this week. I'm so excited for that new Be Perfect palette to come, so hopefully I can get a video up on that for you guys. Other than that, my schedule is pretty open this week, so I kind of fly by the seat of my pants when it comes to videos. So definitely make sure you're subscribed so you're not missing out, and I will see you in a new video very, very soon.